Hello students, myself Girisha M. Karmadi, lecturer, Government Polytechnic Vijayapur, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Students, in this session, we shall write an embedded C program to generate a 50% duty cycle 1 kHz wave to use it for exciting a buzzer. This is experiment number 2, part B, ARM controller lab. Throughout this session, we'll see algorithm, flowchart and embedded C program. Then we'll see how we can execute this embedded C program using Keil Microvision 4. Then we shall see a software called Flash Utility Setup. Then finally, we'll see some multiple choice questions on this session. Students, before going to study the algorithm flowcharts, first we'll see briefly what are these GPIO registers. Since in our program we are using these three registers, so briefly we will see what are these GPIO registers. Here GPIO stands for General Purpose Input Output Registers. LPC 2148 has two ports, port 0 and port 1, each with 32 bit in size. These general purpose input output pins, which we call it as a GPIO pins, these can be controlled using these registers. That's why these registers are called as GPIO registers. First one is IO0 DIR, that is GPIO port 0 direction control register, which is 32 bit in size. So this register controls the direction of port pin. That means this GPIO, either they can act as an input pin or the output pin. So direction of this pin can be controlled using this register. If the value is 0, then the control pin is acting as an input pin. If the value for this pin is 1, that means the control pin is acting as an output pin. Next is IO0 set, that is GPIO port 0 output set register, 32 bit in size. This register is used to produce a high level output, that is logic high, at the port pins configured as a GPIO in an output mode. So writing 1 produces a high level at the corresponding port pins. So the next one, IO0 CLR, that is GPIO port 0 output clear register, 32 bit in size. This register is used to produce a low level, that is logic 0 output at the port pins configured as a GPIO in an output mode. So writing 1 produces a low level at the corresponding port pins, and also it clears the corresponding bit in the IO set register. So these three registers we are going to use in our next program. So first we'll see the algorithm. So first declare the header file lpc214x.h. So this header file contains the definitions for the registers, GPIO registers. Then define the delay function. So now in this program what we are doing, we are interfacing a buzzer module with LPC2148, and this buzzer will produce a buzzing sound with some specified delay. So to produce the delay, we are defining the delay function. Since we are writing an embedded C program, and C programs always starts with the main function, so start the main function. So inside the main function, set the pin port P029 of IO0 DIR as output. In our program, we are going to interface a buzzer to the port pin P029. So make this P029 pin as a output using this IO0 DIR register. Since buzzer is a output module, so this pin is to act as a output pin. So set this P029 pin of this IO0 DIR register. Then initiate the while loop. Inside the while loop, set this P029 of IO0 set, that is make this pin as a 1. this means the buzzer is now on. So it will be on for a specified delay, so call the delay function. And then after the some delay, it is to be turned off, buzzer is to be turned off. To make this off, then clear the port pin using IO0 CLR. So clear the pin P029 of IO0 CLR. Then again it will be off for some period, so again call the delay function. And this will be on and off with some specified delay. This will be in an infinite while loop. Okay, so this buzzer will be on and off as long as the microcontroller is on. So then end the while, then end the main function. So the same algorithm will convert it into a flowchart. As you know, flowchart is about a pictorial representation of a program or the process. So we have shown it in a diagram. So start the function, then define the delay function here. Then inside the main function, set this IO0 dir is equal to 20 that is each these registers are 32-bit in size. Okay, so now we are connecting buzzer to the pin number P029. So the 29th pin must be high, so the value is 2, that is 0010. So then while inside the while loop, then IO0 set is equal to again pin P029. So that means again the same value 20 So this is to be set, and to end then call the delay function. After delay again it is to be turned on, so turned off. So to make it off, again set the IO0 CLR register with 20 that is 32-bit value. Then again call delay. So and this will be on off with the specified delay. It will be in a while loop, then end the main program. So in our program we are interfacing a buzzer. So what this buzzer is, a buzzer or a beeper, since it produces a beeping sound, it is a signaling device. Usually it will be electronic type. Typically it is used in automobiles, household appliances like micro ovens or game shows. So this is a simple block diagram of interfacing LPC2148 with the buzzer. So a buzzer is interfaced to the pin P029 of LPC2148. This is an embedded C program. So first declare the header file lpc214x.h. Then define a delay function. So to produce a delay we are using a for loop. Then start the main program. So inside the main we are setting IO0 dir register. Since we have to make the P029 as an output pin, so to make it output pin, define the value 20 that is 32-bit size. Then inside the, once it is output made as an output pin, then buzzer should be on and off with some specified delay. So it should be in a continuous while loop. You can use any loops in C. There are 3 loops we can use. So among the 3 I have used while loop, and this one indicates that it is always true. So that means it will be in an infinite loop. So IO0 set is equal to, again make this P029 as a high. Okay, and then call the delay. This delay function will produce a delay of 1 second. After 1 second again the buzzer should be off. To make it off, again set IO0 CLR register with this value. That means it will clear pin P029. Then it will be, then the buzzer will be off. Then buzzer will be off for again 1 second. So we have called the delay function. and this will be in an infinite loop as long as the LPC2148 is powered on. So this will be continued. This is a embedded C program. So next what you have to do, we will execute this program on Keil Microvision 4. So for this one, open Keil Microvision 4. So this is a Keil Microvision 4. Students, in the previous sessions we have already seen how to create a new project and how to write the program and the executions. Everything we have seen in the previous sessions. Okay, so in this session we'll assume that already a project is created. So just we'll open a existing project. So to open the project, go to project menu, then click on the open project. So already a project is created. So open this project. Okay, so now to write a program we need to have a new file. So create a new file, then write a program. Just to save the time, I have just copied from the PPT and I have pasted here the same program which you have written just previously. So now then save this one. To save this, Ctrl S. Now I can give any file name. So buzzer. Here the file name is a user choice, but the dot extension must be .c since it is a embedded C program. So the file must end with a .c extension. Then save this one. Okay, once it is saved, then add this to source group. To do this one, right click on the source group, then add files to source group, then select the file, then add this one. So now file is added. Now compile this one. To compile this one, go to F7 or build target. So if there are no errors, so 0 errors, then the program is correct. Now we have written a embedded C program. Next step is we have to flash this, that is we have to dump this program onto the target board, that means onto the LPC2148 board. For this one we need hex file. So to create the hex file, go to target, then right click on the target, then select options for target 1. Here in this, go to output menu, then click on check this create hex file. It will be unchecked, so check this create hex file, then say OK. Then again build the target. So it will show here creating a hex file. A hex file is created now. Once the hex file is created, now next we can flash this program on the ARM target board. For this one, we have to use a software called Flash Utility Setup. This Flash Utility Setup is from the Philips company. The Philips company has implemented this Flash Utility Setup, using which we can download this program from this PC, host PC, onto the target board. Okay, so let's see how we can dump this program on the target board. Okay, we'll start with the demo. For this one, we require a ARM board. This contains ARM microcontroller, that is LPC2148 with 64 pins, and to interface a module, a buzzer module. So this is a interfacing module. It contains different peripherals. This is a buzzer, relay, switch interfacing and LCD, LED 7 segment display, and this is a 4x4 hex keypad. So among which now in this session we are interfacing this buzzer with the ARM board here. Now to interface this ARM board with the buzzer we require a cable, for which we are using this 20 pin FRC cable. Just we'll have a look at the ARM board. So as we know, this is a LPC2148 64 pin IC. Now we have to flash a program on this microcontroller. For this one we have two options. One is using the RS232 serial cable. This is a switch we have to connect RS232 DB9 connector with this switch. Here it is a SP1. The second option is we can connect through the USB port. This is the USB port. Next, it is ARM board. It works in two modes. One is this one, ISP. ISP stands for in-system programming, and there is a run mode. The switch, it is a switch. We can shift from ISP to run mode. During programming, that is while writing the program on this LPC2148, the switch must be on the ISP side, that is in-system programming. While running the buzzer, we have to switch from ISP to run mode. Next, on this PC interface ISP section, this switch 1 and 2 must be on, then the jumper must be on 1 and 2. For programming, we have already written a hex file which is there in this PC. Now we have to flash this program on the ARM board, for which we require a software. The software is provided from the Philips company. So to launch this one, go to Start, select this Philips Semiconductor Flash Utility. There will be option, just click on this Flash Utility. This is the dialog for the programming. So in this we have to do settings. The first one, select the COM port. Already the COM port 1 is selected. Then select the baud rate. The baud rate must be 9600. Then select the entire device. Next we have to read the device ID. Then once the device ID is read, then browse the required hex file here, then upload to flash. This is the power supply for the board. This board requires 5 volt power supply. Now to power on this one, connect this power supply to the board. Now switch on the power supply. Now the board is on. Next, to make a connection, to program the on the board, we have to make a connection between the PC and the board, for which we are using RS232 cable. This is RS232 DB9 cable. We have to connect this on the ARM board. Connect this with the SP1. Now the connection is made between the host PC in which a program is there and with the ARM board. Now we have to flash the program on the ARM board, for which again we have to move to the flash utility software. start. So press on the reset of the ARM board. Then press on OK. So read part ID is successful. So the device LPC2148 is selected. Now select the hex file. This is the hex file in which buzzer program is selected. Then upload to flash. Now the program is successfully uploaded on the ARM kit. So now already a further program is dumped on this LPC2148. A program is stored in this ARM controller. Now we have to run the peripheral. So for which we have to make a connection between this ARM board and our peripheral module, that is buzzer. For which we are using this FRC cable. This is a 20-pin FRC cable. This is connected to the port P24 to P31 because in our program we are using P0.29 pin. That means we are connecting buzzer to the pin P0.29. So we have to connect this FRC cable to this port. Connect FRC cable. The other end of this FRC cable is connected to the LCD control of the buzzer module. Now a connection is made between this ARM board and the buzzer module. Next, this is in the ISP mode. Now this is to be changed from ISP to run mode. So for which first we have to switch off this ARM board. Switch off the ARM board, then change from ISP to run mode. Next, switch on the ARM board, then press on the reset. Now a buzzer is making a buzzing sound. For 1 second it is on, and for next 1 second the buzzer is off. Okay students, so we have seen the demo how we can interface a buzzer module with LPC2148. Okay students, so we'll see some multiple choice questions on this session. First question, who is the founder of LPC2148 board? So options are Intel, Atmel, Motorola, Philips. So the correct answer is Philips. LPC2148 is implemented by Philips company. So the next, which IDE is supported by LPC2148 board? Code Blocks, AVR Studio 4, Keil Microvision 4, Waldorf. So the option right answer is C, Keil Microvision 4. Function of USB cable and serial cable is to download applications from host PC into target board. So the whether statement is true or false. So to download the application, what are used? So the statement is correct. So we are going to use either the USB cable or the serial cable. Next question, dash mode is used to enable the chip to do programming. So in what mode the flash is done? Run mode, ISP mode, both, none of the above. So the right answer is B, that is ISP mode. Next, in dash mode, application can be executed directly after power on. Run mode, ISP mode, both, none of the above. So in which mode the application is going to run? So the option is run mode. Dash file is used to download the program onto the target board. So which file with the extension we are going to use, whether it is a .hex file, .c file, .asm file, or none of the above. So the option is .hex file. So we are converting .c file into .hex, then we are flashing onto the target board. So the number of pins of LPC2148 IC is, how many pins are there on LPC2148? So the answer is 64 pins. Dash register individually controls the direction of each port pin. IO pin, IO set, IO DIR, IO CLR. So which register is used to control the direction of a port pin? So the answer is C, IO DIR, that is general purpose port direction control register. IOCLR stands for, the long form of IOCLR is option A, GPIO port output clear register. So the last one, IO set stands for, what is the long form of IO set register? So the right option is C, IO set stands for GPIO port output set register. So to develop this content, we have used these references. This is our whole team. We have worked together to build this content. Thank you.